the deviants against the Quran and Sunnah.
I said calm down. Decent discussion.
Wait.
You remember the agreement we had?
You just said, all right. I'm saying
I can come out with swear words and insults. You will never be.
If I say something from Quran that contradicts the Rasul, would you not say I'm deviant?
You can't believe it's against Quran.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to call you filthy, dirty, Rafidi, Shia, Murtad, Kafir? Do you want me to? I don't believe those things. I don't believe this. You want me to say that? No, you don't want me to say that. Yeah, so calm down. Nice discussion.
Content over everything.
He himself admitted on video that we agree with that. Muslims do. Muslims, Chinese, blacks, whites, yellows, greens, all have racism in them.
The debate is what you disagree on, not upon what you agree. So don't tell me what you agree to.
So there was no debate there. When he says there's no racism in Islam, I agree. Yeah.
Was that the only issue?
That was the only issue we discussed,
really?
As far as I remember.
I think everybody remembers a bit differently than that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Bit different. It was a hell of a lot.
Remind me. My memory, as you know, my memory is a bit weak, so remind me.
There is no racist literature or scholars in Islam or something like that. No, you did. Remember?
I said there is no. Did you? I said there is no racism in Islam. Full stop.
Ideology called Islam. There's not racism.
We know some historians.
In Islam is what is Islam? Quran, prophetic tradition, Sunnah, Hadith. That's Islam, and full stop. Okay.
Okay, brilliant.
There is no racism, and he tried to bring up stuff, and we refuted it successfully. We showed in the light that what he thinks is not the case.
Wait. So you're saying
Yo, Ahmed, I beg you control this room. No, listen, we're gonna go pray now, bro. We're gonna go pray now. Yeah.
So let me get this right. He brought up stuff. What was his claim for which he brought up stuff?
Are you the moderator of a new debate? If you're the moderator, I'm worried.
Forget that.
It's like two people debating me.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a question. Very simple.
Well, he brought some.
All right, let me explain something.
He brought some reports up. Yeah.
The reason why I called you Pepperwood and all that there was because I watched.
So you're justifying it now?
No, I'm telling you why.
Yeah. But you're justifying it.
It's not justified. I'm explaining why. Whether it's justified or not, I'm explaining how that came about. I saw your conversation with him.
Yeah.
It was you, in a sense, undermining and trivializing the experience of black people.
No, I'm reading about black people's experience right now. I know. Let me stop you there. I know more about black people's experience in the American South and Transatlantic Slave Trade than all of you Kemets put together. I'm challenging any Kemet here in the park to come and talk to me about.
Aisha, you Kemet?
To come and talk to me about.
Of course I'm Kemet, bro.
To come and talk to me about the black experience.
The Islam of Kush.
There is one way to claim it, and there's another to know about it. Okay, Kemets come in and they talk about the black experience. What they're talking about is their own experience. They're not talking about the black people's experience. Okay, because I have read thoroughly about it. I'm more aware of.
Yeah, we got it right here.
Do you agree that there are a lot of Caucasians that have also amassed a lot of information regarding the black people's experience and historical events?
Define Caucasian.
A person who we call Caucasian.
And who's that? Everyone who's not black.
Listen to what I'm
from the Caucasus.
What do you mean everyone is not black?
Yeah.
You're not a Caucasian.
This is no valid question. Define it.
I'm talking, all right, what you call a white person.
And who's that?
Did you not hear the question?
You don't be white person.
I did.
What was my question?
Your question is anyone Caucasian?
Not anyone.
Yeah.
I'm saying do you not agree? There are some people that think.
الجهاد الشعبي I wanted to stay Islam slavery. I wanted to give you
Bob the builders running away from me. Liar. Come here, attack Islam. Let's debate. Let's debate. Scared. You talk about slavery. Islam condones slavery. Islam is violent. He's running away. Let's debate. Let's put it on the card now. Here.
And now he wants to I'm running from this guy. I'm terrified of him. I'm running.
Running away. He's running.
Running. I am running.
Here, Quran is here. Bible. Quran is the Bible. Look at the Bible. There. Quran is here. Holy Bible.
Follow. He's the Messiah.
He he's not the Messiah. He's my son.
Do you know that guy the fight with? Is he here today? You know? No, I can't remember what he looks like, man. Some white guy, innit? When you said you're masked up.
Yeah, fucking arrested.
Nah, you're good, man. No one ain't gonna do that to you, man.
William Wilberforce. Why the movie close to us? Can you move back?
Sorry.
I think that's a wrap.
I don't like noise.
Continue after this.
Yeah, we're gonna go in 1 minute. Yeah. So William Wilberforce is one name.
Brother.
White man, Englishman.
No, we
who
know about it. There's a
campaigned-
movie, brother.
Who
We know about
campaigned for the abolition? Now, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actual work. Okay.
Wait.
Who campaigned?
Can you concentrate on what I said?
Wait.
Let him finish.
Isa.
No.
He campaigned for the abolition of African slave
We know
trade.
about this.
Okay, wait. You asked me names.
No, I didn't ask you, brother.
You asked me names.
Listen to the question.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I give you names?
No,
Anyway.
listen. I want to answer my question.
Yeah.
Yes. You've said you know more than all the Kemets and so on.
Yeah, Kemets in the park.
Yeah, in the
Kemets
park.
in the park.
In the
yeah.
park.
Because I haven't come across one who is
about,
impressed.
let's say
About the suffering of the black people in general
In history.
in history, yes.
Right.
And
I'm
when
saying-
we talk about that, I mean black people who suffered through slavery.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is having amassed the information the same as empathizing. So for instance, you can give examples, and I can agree with them that there have been Caucasians in the past, and even present, that have amassed information and empathize, sympathize, etc.
But I'm not a Caucasian.
Wait, let me finish. But the parallel I'm drawing is not just a matter of amassing information. So I'm challenging the fact that you're claiming it's the information. I'm saying it's not just the information. It's having the information and also empathizing. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm saying you've demonstrated that you haven't empathized. Do you
Okay.
see the difference?
Okay.
Do you see the difference?
And I'm going to come back to that now. I believe you have no idea as to what
I'm going with what you said.
as to what I may have done practically for the black people. Number one, and why I do that is because of my religion, because of Islam, because of the knowledge I have gained throughout years, reading about black suffering, who continue to suffer to this day, and my empathy has translated into action.
Yes.
Having said that, on the other side of the coin, or on the other side, when we look at the Kemets, black supremacists in the park.
Why are you not responding to what I'm saying?
No. I'm responding. I've responded already, and maybe you're not hearing it.
You're missing the point.
That my empathy has translated into action already, and I don't have to tell you what.
That's what
I don't
you're
have to
saying.
tell you
Wait,
what.
so let me respond.
Wait. Let me.
Are you
Isa,
saying you would empathise more than him? Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean is that what I'm saying?
No, he's saying that empathy, having knowledge of a historical event or many events, doesn't necessarily translate into empathy, and that empathy doesn't necessarily, if there is one, doesn't necessarily translate into action. That's what he's saying. I'm saying in the case of white people and non-blacks, we find empathy, we find action, we find people giving their lives.
Don't generalize it.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm trying to stay focused. Those who have amassed knowledge. Because your statement was, you've got more knowledge than all the Kemets and so on in Hyde Park.
In the park, yes.
Brother said that,
Yeah.
in the park.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
So stay with that. We're only talking about
let's
those
stick to
people
that, yes.
who've amassed knowledge and information.
Yes.
My only issue was,
Yes.
despite having information and knowledge,
Yes.
do you agree someone can have the information and knowledge and also not empathize? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Right.
Because some of the people
You were just saying no just now.
who wanted
I didn't
slavery
say
to
that.
continue had a lot of knowledge.
know,
They had a lot of knowledge and they wanted slavery to
Exactly.
continue.
Right,
So
right.
now let me come back to
well
the point.
done.
So we're not talking about those people, are we? So why are you
But I am.
why are you
Hold on,
attacking
wait.
straw man?
I'm
We're talking
not.
about me
Brother,
and you.
brother, wait.
I'm going to claim that in the park I have
Brother,
more
wait.
knowledge
Oh my
on
God.
African suffering than the so-called Kemets
And that was
who
in
are
response
walking
to my
around
claim, was it
claiming
not?
to have.
Was that in response to my claim? Yes or no? Did you say that because of what I said?
No, I don't know.
All right, I'll
I
tell
don't
you.
remember.
I said my issue with you was what you said in discussion with Kalam, correct?
Yes.
And then you went on to explain how you have more knowledge, etc. Yes? So then the next step is...
In the park.
Brother, yeah.
I want to stay
Brother, we can-
in the park.
Okay.
I'm not saying
In the
I have
park.
more
No, I
knowledge
agree.
than scholars teaching in
I agree,
SOAS
brother.
and
No
UCL
one's saying that.
and
no one's saying
Oxford and
that.
Cambridge. You know.
What the point
Yeah.
is in relation to my issue with you, is not the fact of you having amassed the knowledge.
Yes.
It's in relation to you showing an understanding based upon empathy.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Right. So what I'm saying is, when you say based upon Islam what you've done, this can be so equated with Caucasians who are Christians, who came, according to them, to civilize the so-called black wait, let me finish. The black African savages who were Muslim, bringing them Jesus, right? And giving them the Bible, and then coming with their rifles and teeth in it. Wait, let me finish.
We agree on that.
No, wait.
We agree on that. How does that relate to our point?
Wait, so I'm saying when you say what you've done, yes? I'm saying that isn't the beginning and end of this thing.
Okay.
So I'm saying it would have to go further.
Okay, Isa, what are we discussing right now?
Hear what I'm saying?
What's the point of discussion?
What we're doing right now.
I don't know what we're discussing.
I know. What I'm doing first.
Any sense.
Yeah, what is
It
the
would make
point?
sense to you.
Yeah.
It's
What are you
circular.
claiming and what am I refuting?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What are we agreeing?
I said it wouldn't make sense to her because
Why
you
not?
don't
Why?
listen.
Because she's white.
I'm middle class, all of those things.
Is it because she is white?
Yes,
You know
I'm
what?
white.
She's a woman, yeah.
Have you ever been a slave?
no.
How can you empathise?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Yeah, have you ever been
You've
a
never been a
slave?
slave.
How can you empathise?
Hold on, wait.
I'm sure she has never been a slave.
Don't go there.
And
Don't
you've
go
never
there.
been a slave.
Was the
So
discussion
this
about
discussion,
slavery?
yeah.
Wait, it wasn't. It was about
Suffering of the black
anti-black
people.
No, anti-black racism. That was the beginning of what I said.
I
With
don't
your
remember
lack of
that.
empathy,
I don't
brother,
remember that, yeah.
What I said was what you said to Kalam, and it was about the anti-blackness.
Okay.
That was what the discussion was
Okay,
about.
okay,
You brought up slavery. This lady here
I
brought up
only
slavery.
mentioned one point.
You
I only made one
brought
point.
it.
I'm
No,
going to make
I
this
never.
point.
I said anti-black
I'm going to make a
racism.
point.
She did
My
bring up
point initially
slavery.
was,
You brought it
my
up.
point initially was that Kemets are fake sympathizers with the black people. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Let me finish my point. Kemets come here claiming black supremacy over other races, okay, based upon some notion of black suffering. While black people are superior for a number of reasons, and they give reasons X, Y, and Z.
Really?
I'm
Is that
saying
the case?
Kemets are ignorant on all matters they discuss, and one of them is black suffering. Kemets have no idea.
In the park, you mean?
In the park.
Okay.
The ones I meet in the park every week, right?
Let's see about that.
They have not.
So we got two debates right now.
Wait. They have not. I know that because I've had discussions
Well,
with them.
that's fine.
They have not.
We'll see.
They have not
We'll see.
read even the basic works on black suffering.
All right.
While people like myself,
Yeah.
people like myself read not only basic works,
brilliant.
we have read academic works.
That's fine.
Okay, and based upon that, I'm making a claim
Yes, you're
that
making a claim.
non-Kemets in the park have possibly read more on black suffering
Really? Okay.
and have possibly done more work for the black people than the Kemets themselves.
Okay.
All the Kemets do generally, the ones I know in the park, many of them come and smoke weed. And they're blowing the smoke in your face, disrespectfully,
Are you listening
insulting
to this?
religions, and all they do is there will be a guy here who claims to be part of the Kemet cult. He will be smoking weed and he'll be talking about the
Okay,
suffering of
why
the
is
black
that? Why is that?
It's like a man
Why is
killing
that?
himself slowly and talking about saving others.
Why is that?
Does that make sense?
Listen to what you
Yes,
just said.
yes.
You spoke.
Am I stereotyping? Am I stereotyping, by the way?
Wait.
Am I stereotyping?
Wait. Man, shush.
Okay,
Wait.
time for prayer.
No,
My
wait, don't
prayer
run.
is
One
more
minute,
important than
one
this
minute.
discussion.
Yeah, go and run now.
Yeah,
Run now.
I'm running for prayer. Hayya ala salah. Go to it.
Go run. We'll continue when you come back. That's all right. Don't worry. When he come back, we'll see. Because he dug the hole so big for himself. Watch. What he just said there, annihilating his backside when he come back. Watch me. No. Don't run. Don't run.
Listen, Mr. Roadrunner.
No, Adnan.
Mr. Roadrunner. I'm running. Look, I'm running. Look, you dug a hole. Thank you very much for. Listen, thank him.
He ducked it.
Thank him for the hadith.
Let's have
Now,
one second. Can we establish something? Let's have a very calm,
Organized.
organized discussion.
I got relegated again.
No, because we're here to educate people.
That's right.
Our purpose is to educate
listen,
people.
that's right.
And people get frustrated.
That's right. No, you
People
shouted
get
first,
frustrated.
so don't talk rubbish now. You started preaching and talking all nonsense. Now the hadith slam you. All of a sudden you want to cry.
We just agreed that we're going to have a calm discussion.
Hold on, wait. Let's start. Now, let's start again, yes? Okay.
listen.
He asked me about the Shia, talking about the
Kalam,
deeds he was preaching.
you
yeah?
read the hadith,
Now
yes.
we go.
Do you think it's supported what he said or what I said?
honest.
Be honest, Kalam. I said.
I'm a moderator.
Asking Kalam.
I'm a moderator.
Kalam, to be honest.
Even the shaitan can.
Wow.
You're asking Kalam to be honest.
Okay, since you want to do that, yes, I agree with what
That's honesty.
my brother said.
Let's be honest.
Wallah, I agree with him. Wallah, I agree with
You agree,
him.
right? Let's see if you agree. Yeah? So you said Kalam, whatever. Let's see if you agree. I said the Rasul alayhi salam said
Sallallahu
left
alayhi
you
No
two-
problem, alayhi
Allahumma
salam.
salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Okay, so he left you two heavy things, as mentioned in Sahih Muslim.
Yes.
The word heavy
Yes.
refers to importance, correct? So he's giving you the Quran.
What is
By the
Which,
way,
wait, let me finish and then judge.
He said, I only follow the Quran
No, I
and
didn't.
Ahlulbayt. And he
No,
lied,
no, no, no,
and you
no,
know you
no.
lied.
If I said it's a
Admit you
mistake,
were wrong.
no,
Okay,
listen,
you're
no,
wrong.
no. If that's what I said,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I'm
you said.
saying to you, the
Fuck
Prophet-
fuck Alain,
Brother,
yeah.
hold on. I'm saying to you, in regards to leaving, yes, two very, very important things to the Muslims. That means to Abu Bakr, to Umar, to Uthman.
And to Ali.
Hold on.
Yes.
He can't wait. How can Ali be left to
Why are you
himself?
excluding Ali?
How can Ali be left to himself? Are you dumb?
No, he's not left to
How can
himself.
Ali be left to himself?
Calm down.
Calm down. We said we're going to have a decent
Wallah, he's
discussion.
not being sincere.
I don't have a problem with being decent. I don't have a problem with being decent.
Is Ali part of Ahlulbayt?
Yes,
So how can he be left to himself?
he can't be.
Exactly.
No.
So why are you being
Aisha,
bruv?
Aisha,
Wait.
Aisha,
The hadith.
Aisha,
The hadith
Umm
gets-
Salama.
Bruv, the hadith gets rid of
Wait,
that.
wait, wait,
The Sahaba said,
wait.
aren't his wives of Ahlul Bayt? The Sahaba says no. So
أنتن على خير.
We're going to have a discussion, right?
ما شاء الله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أنتن على خير.
All
You
he
always
said was,
come in this guy, always.
you mentioned Ali.
Ahlul Bayt.
No, don't go straight. You mentioned Ali, I had to counter that. Now let's go back to what I was saying. You mentioned Ali, I had to counter that. Now let's go back to what I was saying. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, I leave you two weighty things, meaning extremely important. That means the Quran is extremely important and the Ahlul Bayt is extremely important.
Yes, okay.
You agree? Right.
Agreed.
The purpose of the Quran is to guide not just the Sahaba, not just the Muslims, but the whole of mankind, correct?
Yes, including Ahlulbayt. Including Ahlulbayt, yes.
Because they have to use the
For the
Quran.
Quran, yeah, exactly,
Great.
thank you.
But then he said, I remind you, regarding Ahlul Bayt.
And what did he mean by that?
Wait. So
Read the
I'm
hadith
asking-
again. Kalam, read the hadith again.
So I'm asking something very simple. And he said, that's what I'm saying. He said, by Allah, do you remember that? By Allah 3 times about my Ahlul Bayt.
Let him. And then we will let ourselves.
Yes. Okay. So I'm saying, the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam, needs guidance.
Yes.
That's why the Quran is there. If the Prophet is going away, then why would he leave a group of people, is Ahlulbayt, unless they are going to take the role that he had in guiding the Ummah,
Good.
using the Quran?
I agree.
You agree? Thank you very much. That's it.
Whoa, hang on.
So can we let ourselves now? Can we let ourselves lose now? Us.
Now,
Can we let
now we
ourselves
can go to the
lose?
black issue.
Okay, no.
Now we can go to Kemets.
I'm coming back to that. I'm
Now
coming.
there's space.
Now you said Ahlulbayt. You said Ahlulbayt. Okay, before I
Okay.
start talking, I will request
Go
again,
hadith.
because our purpose here is not to massage each other's egos. We are here to educate the people. I am sincerely here for no other purpose than to educate the masses out there. Whether they're Sunni, Shia, Muslims, blue, yellow, green, whatever they are. Okay? I'm here to educate people, right? And that's only possible when we by insults, by screaming and shouting. So if we remain calm and be respectful, I hope we can come up with some solutions.
Keep it.
Now you said Ahlulbayt. I have no problem with that. I wholeheartedly accept that Allah's Messenger left behind 2 heavy things, Quran and the Ahlulbayt. Now who are the Ahlulbayt?
Yes.
I'm asking you a question now.
It says in the
Ahlul
hadith.
Bayt in the hadith. I'll read it for you. And
In
it
the
says-
hadith.
First of all, in the Quran, who are the Ahlulbayt in the Quran?
Let's do the hadith then go
No.
to the Quran.
What Quran is first? The Quran. The Prophet said, I leave behind 2 heavy things, Quran and the Ahlulbayt.
Number one,
Now the
Quran.
Quran tells us who the Ahlulbayt are. Who are the Ahlulbayt
In
according
the
to the
Quran,
Yes, who are
the
they?
Ahlul Bayt
Are
wait. In chapter 33.
you want to talk to me? You can come and replace Isa.
Brother, let me go.
Yeah, one
Chapter
person,
33,
please.
verse
Yeah.
33 refers to the wives.
So the wives are primarily Ahlulbayt.
Refer to, not primarily, but they
Refers
are
to,
Ahlul
but
Bayt.
they're not.
No, you said primarily. Bro, check your
Yeah,
words.
please, yeah, go on.
Okay?
Go on.
I didn't say.
Correct
I
me.
said,
Yeah.
you said primarily. Do you know what primarily means?
Yeah.
First and foremost.
First and foremost.
First and foremost.
I
So
believe
how,
that.
Wait,
According
so
to the
how
Quran.
can the wives be first and foremost with Imam Ali was Prophet Muhammad's Ahlulbayt first cousin when he was born?
Okay.
Right, so you're corrected.
No,
Okay,
no,
brilliant.
no. I'm coming back. Relax, Isa. Relax. I'm coming back with a response. I said okay means I'm coming back with a response. Yeah.
Wait, let him get the
Okay,
hadith,
wait.
let him get the hadith.
How many times does anyone here know how many times the term Ahlulbayt used in the Quran? How many times the term Ahlulbayt?
There's
Ahlulbayt.
two that I know of, which
Yeah.
is one.
When?
with
Okay, where are they?
Ibrahim and Sarah.
No,
Sarah, I'm telling you the
not
ones.
Ibrahim.
Yes.
It's not used in Ibrahim.
No,
Surah
no,
Hud.
and his
Surah
wife.
Hud, verse 73.
And his
Wait.
wife.
Okay.
You not know the story?
Yes, Ibrahim. You're correct. I thought Surah Ibrahim. I thought you said Surah Ibrahim. Calm down, man. Calm down.
You calm down.
Okay.
Because every time I say
I'm
something,
calm.
right, you say
Isa,
no.
I'm calm.
Bruv, because it's
you're too hyped,
frustrating.
man.
That's fine, that's
Relax
fine.
yourself.
Shush. You was hyped just now when you were preaching. You're on camera
Does
being
anyone
hyped.
have?
You're not Zachariah.
Does anyone have relaxants?
You're not Zachariah. Calm
Does
down.
anyone have relaxants?
Orgasm was saying.
Anyone
Yes,
has
that's right.
tablets? I need tablets, relaxants.
Okay,
Does
go.
anyone have relaxants?
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Calm
I need
down,
to give him a tablet. Seriously.
No, what you need
Calm
to do
down,
is stop
man.
lying.
Okay.
Stop lying.
How
You
do I
agree
lie,
now with
Isa?
Ibrahim,
How do I
yes?
lie?
You just said when
No.
I said.
I thought
in
you said
relation to
Surah
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. I thought
Brother,
you said Surah
in
Ibrahim.
relation to Ibrahim alayhi
Yes,
salam.
yes. Surah Hud, I
Right.
give the reference.
No.
Yeah.
In relation to Ibrahim.
Yes.
And they said to Sarah, his wife.
So we agree, yes. We
Right.
agree, yes.
And the next
So,
time,
yeah.
I'm telling about two.
Is that, give
Look, your shit brother even knows. Stop down, man.
No. Very simple. And the next time is Surah Ahzab 33. Correct? That's,
Okay.
If you know more, bring it.
Yes, good. We agree. Now, the term Ahlulbayt is used twice in the Quran. And there is another place the term Ahl is used for the same meaning in the case of Musa alayhi salam. Number one case is, for example, Ibrahim alayhi salam and his wife. Okay, so angels speak to the wife of Ibrahim and they refer to her as Ahlulbayt. Okay, second time, Surah Al-Ahzab, verse 33, the term Ahlulbayt is used in the context of the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The third time in the Quran, the term Ahl without Bayt is used, wasara bi ahlihi, in the case of Musa alayhi salam, going with his wife. Okay, now in three cases in the
Surah Al
Quran,
Imran. Ali Imran.
okay.
Okay, if you want to
in three
Ahl
cases, the
al-Bayt.
Quran uses the term Ahl or Ahlul Bayt for wives.
How many
So,
times Ahl al-Bayt? Let's do with Ahl al-Bayt.
Twice.
Okay.
Both
So let's
times.
go from there.
Both times for wives. Okay. Now we have no problem with the inclusion of others because we wholeheartedly accept the inclusion of Ali bin Abi Talib according to the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, not according to the Quran.
You're not jumping
according
from
to
the hadith.
No, wait.
You're coming back, yeah?
Let me finish and you will understand where I'm coming from.
Brother, you're taking a while. But
So we accept that Ali radiallahu an
time it.
is from the Ahlul Bayt because of the hadith of
Can
Umm
someone
Salama.
time this, please?
Okay.
Sorry, we need
Fatima,
to time it 'cause you got it
Hassan and Hussein are all from the Ahlul Bayt. So who are the Ahlul Bayt? What is our view? Our view is the Ahlul Bayt are the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Firstly, and Ali, Fatima, and Hassan and Hussein. Okay,
somebody time this? Keep going on.
and the daughters, other daughters of Rasulullah, Ruqayya, Zainab, Kulthum. These are also Ahlul Bayt. Okay, the Shia brothers, they throw them out, completely throw them out of the vessel. And like what happened to Hassan later on,
And Ja'far.
Hassan
But don't
complete.
go on and on.
Hassan,
This is what I
no,
mean.
no,
And
no,
Ja'far.
no, no, I'm coming.
Hadith.
Yes, okay.
Okay, come. So your claim
The
is
children of Hassan
wait.
are also gone.
Okay, so now you've said all of that, yeah? Let's rewind back to the hadith. Who are you saying is part of the Ahl al-Bayt when he said, I'll leave you two heavy things, the Quran and Ahl al-Bayt?
What you just mentioned.
Who are you saying?
What I just told you.
Just
So it's the
mentioned
wives
it.
as well, yes?
The
Did you
wives
listen?
as well as the people I mentioned.
Okay.
Yes.
So here you go. With Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah, the deviants against the Quran and Sunnah. Let's look at
I
it.
said calm down. Decent discussion.
Wait.
You remember the agreement we had?
You just said, all right. I'm saying
I
you're
can
deviant.
come out with swear
You have
words
them. Brother, it's not
and
swear words.
insults. You will never be.
Brother, if
You
I say something from Quran that contradicts the Rasul, would you not say I'm deviant?
You
Be
can't
honest,
believe
be
it's
honest.
against Quran.
Be
I
honest.
can, do you want me to?
Be honest.
Do you
Be
want me to
honest.
call?
If I said something-
Do you want me to call you filthy, dirty, Rafidi, Shia,
Brother, you're not
Murtad,
listening. I
Kafir?
said
Do you want me to?
deviant.
I don't
Deviant.
believe those things.
Okay,
I don't believe
let's
this.
see. All right.
You want me to say that? No,
I said-
you don't want me to
all
say
right,
that.
brother, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
so
wait.
calm down. Nicer. Nice
said-
discussion.
Okay,
We want to have a nice discussion.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
claim the
Keep it
wives.
clean, exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. I remind you of the Ahl al-Bayt.
Same
3
hadith?
times, yes?
Same hadith that you read?
He, Hussein, said to Zayd, who are the members of his household? Aren't his wives the member of his family? Thereupon he said, his wives are the members of his family, but here, the members of his family are those whom acceptance of zakat is forbidden. And he said, who are they? Thereupon he said, Ali and the offspring of Ali, Aqil and the offspring of Aqil,
Jafar.
Jafar, Aqil, fine.
Yeah.
And the offspring of Abbas, etc.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your idea is absolutely refuted by the Sahaba,
Okay.
and
Now-
as I claim,
now what about Jafar and
that they
Aqil?
do not follow.
Are they ma'soom?
Wait. No, don't change the subject.
no, exactly.
Don't change the subject.
Wait.
The
Okay,
subject
okay.
was your
Let him
claim.
finish.
Your claim.
Calm down.
Wait.
Look
That
how
the Prophet left.
Look how nice I was.
That's fine. The Prophet, peace be upon him,
Yeah.
according to you, when he left the Quran and Ahlulbayt, was including the wives.
Yes. According to the Quran.
Sahaba, we said the hadith. The Sahaba refutes Adnan
By the
and
way,
refutes the
continuing
whole
the
of the
hadith,
Al-Sunnah
it'll
wal
explain
Jama'ah.
what it means.
Which Sahabi is that?
Right. Did you not hear?
Which Sahabi is that? Zayd?
Okay. Zayd. Okay?
Which Zayd?
Zayd bin Arqam.
Huh?
Zayd bin Arqam.
What?
Arqam. You know the hadith?
Zayd bin Arqam. Okay.
Yeah, you know the hadith. But anyway, hear what I'm saying.
Who is Zayd?
Wait,
Who is
no,
Zayd?
no.
Don't run away.
No,
Find
don't run
out
away,
about- there's
Isa.
another- find
Isa,
out
don't
about-
Don't run away.
Isa, don't run away.
No, we're not running away.
Isa, don't run
We're not-
away.
we're not
Who
running
is
away.
Zayd bin
Wait,
Arqam
wait,
according
wait,
to the Shia?
Wait.
Who is Zayd bin Arqam? What do they think
Okay,
of him?
here's another
What
one.
do you
that's-
think?
Wait.
Who is Zayd bin
Wait.
Arqam?
I'm going to read another hadith from Sahih Muslim. Right?
Narrated.
Wait. No, it's the
Okay,
same
so
thing. It's
he's
the same
jumping
thing.
all over the
It's
place.
the same thing.
It's-
Wait.
So you abandoned
Isa.
Zayd bin Arqam's hadith?
No. It's the
You
same-
abandoned.
It's narrated by him. It's the
Okay.
same, right?
So first of all, who is Zayd bin Arqam
Wait.
according to Shia?
You can explain that afterwards, yeah? Let me just read
Well, can
this
you
part.
not explain? You're
Wait,
using something against
wait.
me.
Hear what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, the same question is asked. Aren't the wives included amongst the members of the household? Thereupon he said, no. By Allah, a woman lives with a man as his wife for a certain period. He then divorces her
we're never
and she
talking
goes
about the
back
wives
to her
being included.
parents
What are you talking about?
and to her people.
The issue is not
And
about this.
No, it is about
It's not about this.
What else are we discussing?
This is not
he
what it is.
said,
You
oh
are-
my-
you
look
are
at him.
using this
Have you-
hadith.
Have you noticed how you're not saying
You
nothing
are
but you?
using this hadith
He's
to
always trying
prove
to
the
interject.
shayo.
No.
Can you imagine?
We're having a discussion.
Exactly.
You're finishing. Let me finish this point.
Exactly.
Let me finish this
Exactly.
point.
wives
Thank
are
you.
not included.
Exactly. That's it. So he's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's
That's
what
it.
No problem.
Adnan said.
No.
That's
Let
what
him
Adnan
finish.
said.
Brother, that's not the point.
Try to
That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
I know.
He's kicking Ja'far and Aqil out of the hadith.
No. Hear what I'm saying. Hear
The
what I'm saying.
hadith is against him.
All we need to know is whether your claim is true or false. You claimed here the Prophet was leaving the wives and his family with the Quran. The
Finish the
Sahaba
hadith.
refused that. Wait,
Isa, finish
don't
the
let
hadith.
him talk. The Sahaba refute you and the whole of Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah, where they're saying the wives are not included here. So it's straightforward. Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah is batil. Very simple, very straightforward. Okay.
Wow.
So, would you like to
Probably
debate
destroyed
something
us,
else?
Isa.
Okay.
Well, that's it. He said
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wives. Sahaba
Okay.
refuted him. That's it. Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah is in the
So-
That's it. That's
so-
what I'm saying.
Okay.
You want to try something else?
No, we're not. We're gonna
wanna
stick.
continue with
We're gonna
this?
stick to this
Okay,
point.
let's-
Okay.
do you agree the wives are not included in this?
Yeah.
You agree that when he said
needs
I leave
you, he needs
wait,
you, Kalam, he needs
wait,
you.
wait. Do you agree that when he said I leave the Quran and Ahlulbayt, he was not referring to the wives when he said Ahlulbayt? Do
Okay.
you agree with that?
No, I don't.
don't?
Because no, I don't.
you go against it?
because no,
Okay,
no.
go.
Because I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Because Ahlulbayt, as I have already shown you from the Quran, right?
Yeah.
And from the Hadith, that Ahlulbayt means the wives,
Yes.
okay, and the individuals I mentioned. Are you saying the wives are not Ahlulbayt?
I'm saying
first. No.
they
Are you saying?
are
They are
in
Ahlulbayt
general.
in general.
Yeah.
So you're saying this Hadith excludes them?
I'm saying definitely yes.
Okay.
When he said I leave you.
So whose
Wait,
understanding is this?
I'm explaining,
Let's assume.
I'm explaining.
Okay.
Wait. I'm saying the
verse of
hadith. Wait, brother.
purification,
Stop.
brother.
The Sahaba, brother, what's wrong with you? The Sahaba, as I read out
Have
for
some
you
respect, man.
clearly.
He's
don't
old enough to be a
interrupt.
dead man.
As I read clearly,
well,
the
a bad
Sahaba
adab,
himself, said
this?
no, the wives aren't part of this Ahlulbayt.
Which
And then he
Ahlulbayt?
went-
Which
brother,
Ahlulbayt?
The one where the Rasul said, I leave you the Quran and Ahlulbayt.
Okay.
We were talking about this hadith, and when
Okay.
you went round the houses, I was trying to pull you back, but I let you go and go and go. And I'm
Right.
saying, hold on, wait. So we now should agree that the Sahaba has clarified the issue. The person asked, aren't his wives the Ahlul Bayt?
Right.
Obviously referring to here.
Right.
The Sahaba clarifies and
Okay.
said in one, yes, but not here.
Okay.
And then he went on to say Ali. He basically said bloodlines, correct? Then blood relatives. Then he said no, and he explained that a wife, you marry them and you divorce them.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah, good. So
you
that's
understand?
part of the Hadith, right?
Right.
Okay.
Kalam, I want
Wait,
to-
wait,
where's he gone with the hadith?
wait. Yeah.
Look, he needs
Kalam
Kalam
has run away
No, I
with
want
the
the
hadith.
hadith.
Wait.
It's not Kalam. If anyone
Now,
else
if
has
you
got
read
it,
the
that's
hadith
fine.
carefully,
Yeah, come on.
it responds to your own point.
Yes, let's see.
Wives can be divorced and be married, right?
Yes.
Right? So those that are not divorced, who are they according to the Quran? According to the Quran?
Ahlulbayt.
Ahlulbayt.
Yes.
So those who are not divorced.
Yes.
Ahlulbayt. So the hadith states those who are divorced can no longer be Ahlulbayt. Yes?
No, you.
Yes, that's what the hadith is saying. That's what you want to read it
you're
again?
not-
Call your backup.
I'll tell
Where's
you what I said,
Kalam?
I'll tell
He's
you what I said.
abandoned him.
I'll read it for you.
He's abandoned him.
Listen.
Okay,
let's
wait.
see.
Now it's my turn.
No, because you got it wrong.
Okay.
They
Listen.
said aren't his wait. They
Listen.
said aren't his wife.
I'm
Brother,
gonna-
you're misquoting the hadith. So let me quote it for you.
How
Then
am I-
respond.
okay.
He said aren't his
Read the
wife-
hadith.
brother,
Bring it back.
I'm going to say it. Yeah?
Bring it back.
Brother, listen.
Ask Kalam
I'm
to bring it
quoting
back.
for you.
Yes.
He said aren't his wives is Ahlulbayt.
Yes.
He said no. Verily, the wives you have them in married for a certain period.
Yes.
And then you divorce them.
Yes, but
He
the
said, wait,
ones
you're
who are not
brother,
divorced. We
exactly,
agree on that.
Exactly.
We agree. Those who are
wait,
divorced, we agree.
brother, I'm making the
Yes,
point.
yes.
So I'm saying to you, at the time, do you agree the Prophet did not divorce his wives?
He did.
At the time when he said this,
Yes.
the Sahaba mentioned this hadith.
Yes.
The Prophet did not divorce his wives.
I don't know when he said this.
Well, whenever he said he didn't divorce them.
Do you know Zayd bin Arqam?
Brother, listen, he didn't divorce. Did he divorce Aisha and
Okay.
Hafsa?
No.
Right then, so therefore, no
No.
matter what time it was narrated,
Okay, good.
he didn't divorce them.
Now-
Right? Wait. I'm making a point. Please respond, yeah? So I'm saying to you, when the Sahaba asked him the question, yes, he made an example.
Is the hadith.
Can you bring the hadith out again?
Sorry,
Because
Kalam.
your friend is.
He's struggling,
Yeah,
man.
of
He
course,
needs
of
you.
course. We gonna see.
So while he's bringing the hadith out, I've got a point to make. Now the Quran says in Surah Al-Ahzab, the same surah where the wives are referred to as Ahlulbayt. Okay? The Quran says in the same surah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, An-Nabiyyu awla bil mu'mineen. The Prophet takes precedence over believers. He's above the believers.
This man
Wa
love diverting,
azwajuhu ummahatuhum.
Love diverting.
And his wives are their mothers.
Okay.
Awla bil mu'mineen. So the mothers of believers because of mu'mineen, right?
Yes.
So who is Ali bin Abi Talib?
He's the cousin.
A believer.
He is
a believer. Let's
he
say.
is
A believer, let's say.
a believer.
Yes.
He's not a believer, he's Amirul Mu'mineen. He is the leader of believers. Now, by that virtue, according to the Quran, Aisha is the mother of Ali.
Right.
Right?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Wait. Aisha is the mother of Ali.
Oh, they love
Okay,
diverting,
wait.
man.
Ali is from the Ahlulbayt. I'm dismantling your argument.
Yeah, so you think.
I'm
Let's
coming
see,
from
let's see.
I'm coming from a different angle.
The Sahabas gonna
wait,
refute you all the time.
Ali,
he
Isa,
goes around the
Isa,
house.
let me finish. Isa, let me
Let's
finish.
time it.
According to the Quran,
Can you time it? Can you time it?
according to the Quran, Aisha.
Can you time it, bro?
No, there's no timing, man. Just talk.
No, keep talking.
keep going.
When you want to
he's
talk,
talking,
no
there's
time.
no time,
When
man.
I talk,
When he's
there's
talking,
time.
there's
It is timing. When he wants to talk, no timing.
Because I stick to the
Yeah.
hadith. You're the only one that's
I'm
gone round and round
I'm
and
coming
round.
around. I'm dismantling your understanding
So
of the
you say.
hadith. You're not letting me do it.
But how long are you gonna take?
So according to the Quran, is Aisha radiallahu anha the mother of Ali? Is she or is she not?
Not literally. Not literally. Not
No,
literally.
according to the Quran, I said. Did you hear my question? According to the Quran. According to the Quran. You have some support now.
Wait.
Of course.
Brother, wait. Stop.
Nobody can
Wait.
marry the wife of Muhammad.
Okay.
Will you stop, please?
Okay.
What
I'm going to repeat my question.
Yes, I
According
heard
to
you.
the Quran.
Not literally, yes.
According to the
Not
Quran.
literally, yes.
According to the Quran. Hear my question.
I heard you. I said
Hear my
not literally,
question.
yes. Did
I'm
you
not
hear my
saying
answer?
biologically, physically, or whether she gave birth. I'm saying according to the Quran. النبي أولى بالمؤمنين وأزواجه أمهاتهم. So we have agreed that Ali is one of the believers. Not only that, he's the leader of believers.
about the
Amir
second one?
al-Mu'mineen Ali bin Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu. Asadullah al-Ghalib. Haidar. Okay. Haidar ibn Abi Talib. We're talking about him, yeah?
So you're going away from this?
According to the Quran, is Aisha his mother?
This guy's
Question number one. According to the Quran, is Aisha his mother?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? You don't know where I'm going.
Yes or no?
You don't know where I'm going with this. You don't know where I'm going with this.
Because you're lost.
Okay, you will find out when you answer my question.
You all the time.
Listen.
I tell you guys.
Listen.
The
You
man,
know.
I talk about the hadith.
Can I
He's
say
gone
something?
here, there, all
Can
over
I
the
say
place.
something? Have you ever seen a ball attached to a chain that demolishes buildings. You don't hear it coming. When it hits you, then you find out.
How long do
So
you think
it's
it'll
a
be?
ball coming
How
your
long do
way.
you think it'll be?
Okay. So can you answer my question?
Estimated time.
The ball with the chain is coming your way. You just need to answer. Is Aisha, according to the Quran, because you use the Quran, I am leaving behind two things.
I use the
The
hadith. I use
Quran,
the hadith.
yes, hadith, and we accept it.
You just
We
said
agreed.
you
We
just-
agreed.
You
Listen,
just said I use the Quran. I use the hadith.
Isa.
Make up your mind, bro.
To make it a fruitful discussion, we need to be honest and sincere and
Right, so
straight.
stop going all over the
I'm
place.
asking a simple question.
Yes.
According to the Quran,
Yes.
is Aisha the mother of Ali?
Not literally, yes.
That's not what he's saying. Listen.
I'm not saying. I have already made it clear that I'm not asking a biology. I'm not saying biologically whether she's. I'm asking according to the Quran, is Aisha the mother of Ali?
Just to move this on.
We know it's not biological. We know that.
The father of Ibrahim. Who's the father of Ibrahim?
Who's answering? You or him?
Stop.
Who's answering? You want to talk as well? No, I'm asking a simple question and you guys cannot answer it.
Just say yes, yes.
According to the Quran, is Aisha the mother of Ali?
Yes, go on now.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
No, you have to make
Alhamdulillah.
sure.
It took you a long time.
You don't understand debates. No, you don't.
Okay,
Because if I don't say literally, later on he might say, well, you said this. You understand? I understood.
Okay, okay.
Please don't argue with me. You don't understand what I mean. Whether you don't understand what I mean, father, Ab and mother.
Okay, wait.
Brother, his uncle called Ab Ibrahim.
Why is he so upset? Why is he so upset?
Mother.
Why is he so upset? Why is he so upset?
A milkshake or biscuits or something.
Yes.
You
go
get
on.
hungry here.
Give the
No, it's
brother
me. That's why I bring my shake, because I get like that when I'm hungry.
So
But
now it is established,
Yes.
myself and Isa, brother Isa,
Can you bring it back to the hadith, yeah?
respectfully, you are coming back to the hadith,
brilliant.
that according to the Quran, Aisha is the mother of Ali bin Abi Talib. Okay?
Will you not stop?
10,000 salavat. Come
Hold
on.
on, say what you said again, because these two are doing my nut, bro.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Right, stop. Come. If you ask me the question.
Yes.
Oh,
I agree.
bloody hell.
You're right.
Why are you not
You're right.
letting
We
him off
cannot
the
use the salawat in a joke. No.
I'm not making
Absolutely.
fun of salawat. I'm
I
making fun
agree.
of
I agree.
the Iranians. I'm making fun of.
Calm down now.
I'm not
Coming
gonna-
back to the discussion. According to the Quran, according to the
Iranians.
Quran,
I'm making fun of the Iranian scholars.
according to the Quran,
Salawat. That's what they say.
Right. Yes.
is mocking the accent, not the
The
salawat.
accent, man, the accent.
Yeah. But he shouldn't do it. I should.
I do
Why are you
salawat.
bringing this subject up from
I do proper Qurayshi dialect salawat. The way you should be.
We say salawat. No, we
I
say
do better, I
salawat.
had better tajweed than all the Shia Marajia, all of them. Wallahi, uqsum billah. I had better tajweed than all of
We
them.
say the salawat as follows. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad
I know what
wa
I'm
ala
doing.
ali
Wait,
Muhammad kama
Back to the-
sallaita
back to
ala
the
Ibrahim.
على آل محمد ولا أول
Back to the point,
محمد.
please.
There's a difference.
All right, back to the
It's
point.
important, man. It's
Okay,
important.
Back to the point.
Coming back to
Yes,
the
I
point.
agree.
So Bukhari
Okay.
was Arabic speaking.
Why do you go over there and
He was
talk?
a
Pure
Pharisee.
Fusha, alhamdulillah.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
He has a
was.
translator.
He was Persian. We spoke
He was
proper.
Bukhari himself.
There's something wrong.
Aisha radiallahu anha
You're
is
jealous. You're jealous.
I'm
That's
not
why. Yeah, you're jealous.
Aisha radiallahu anha is the mother of Ali bin Abi Talib. Okay? It is clear from the Quran, and Isa agrees. Although it goes against his position, but he agrees.
see if
He
it
has
does.
to agree because he's
Let's-
cornered now.
let's see.
Because
No.
the Quran goes against everything
agree.
they believe in.
Okay, let's
Trust
see.
me.
Let's see.
Everything they believe in,
Let's
Quran
see.
goes against it.
Let's see.
So Aisha, according to the Quran, is the mother of Ali. Now, who is Islamically more important? The son or the mother?
The mother.
The rights, when it comes to rights.
Biological mother. Yes.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Let them celebrate. Let them celebrate. Let them celebrate. Let them celebrate.
Salawat.
Let them celebrate. Let them celebrate.
You know what, bro?
Salawat.
When you finish. You know what, bro? Wait, no. I'm finishing.
He
Wait.
didn't say that.
Now he said biological.
No, he said
He said biological mother. He said biological mother. Stand by that. According to the Quran, I'm saying I'm saying mothers who the Quran calls mothers are more important than biological mothers because they have a spiritual superior. Can you guys?
Omar.
You don't want to play, yeah?
Okay.
All right. Move
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
please. Move back, please.
So a mother who is a disbeliever, for example, wait, a mother who is a disbeliever, who doesn't believe in the Quran and the Prophet, is she superior to her son who is a Muslim?
No, in that faith.
Thank you. So your point crumbles. So can we celebrate now? Can we do it? Can we
In the faith.
Salawat.
In the faith
Allahumma
only.
salli
Ala
ala
Muhammad. Muhammad.
In the faith only.
Listen, so you guys don't know what you're talking about.
No. I'll tell you what.
Biological relationship, as far as Islam is concerned, is not important.
Then you debate.
Spiritual relationship is more important in Islam according to the Quran. So if you read the Quran carefully, he says
Brother.
Let me talk.
Allah says, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي شَيْئًا.
no, you're having a debate among yourselves.
Brother, وَقُرَّنَّ. Do you know what it means? وَقُرَّنَّ فِي بُيُوتِكُنَّ. How can we?
I cannot talk in this
I know.
in this environment.
I know. They feel so excited.
Okay,
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
Now
How
that
long are you going to talk for real?
I'm finishing right
Okay.
now. If you let me finish.
Okay, so don't
So
interrupt.
Aisha radiallahu anha, she is over biological mother of Ali bin Abi Talib.
With the eighth
She
wife.
Stop
With the eighth
interrupting,
wife.
She is above the mother of the biological mother of Ali bin Abi Talib because the Quran tells us so. Why? Because the Quran says because she is the wife of the Prophet, by that virtue she is the mother of all believers. And how do we know that Ali believed that? How do we know Ali believed that? According to the Shia and the Sunni sources, after the Battle of Jamal, after the Battle of Jamal, I know this is antiseptic medicine. I know
hurry up, man.
it hurts. This is antiseptic. Let me finish.
Quran here,
After the Battle of Jamal, when Aisha was captured, she was among the captives. Some people from the camp of Ali bin Abi Talib came to him claiming the booty of war, ghanima. They said, we want booty. Ali said, which one of you, according to the Shia and the Sunni sources, which one of you would like to have your mother in booty? Which one of you? I.e. he was referring to Aisha radiallahu anha. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So let me finish now. I'm finishing. So Ali by his actions and his words proved that Aisha is his mother. Okay. Now that
come back to the hadith.
Allahu Akbar. Okay. Now
Okay. You're dealing with the hadith. This is what I said. I knew you'd go around the houses. Bring it back to the hadith now. Make an attempt. But hold on. Let me respond to what you just said, because you spoke for so long.
Yes.
And unfortunately, these two were going crazy. Right? So let's come back.
I haven't even finished my point.
Bro, how long? Look,
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
One.
So by that virtue, Aisha radiallahu anha is the one who can teach the ummah, as she did. We have 25% of Islam comes from her. Aisha, who is from the Ahlulbayt, she taught thousands of companions of the Prophet ﷺ, and for that reason we follow her teachings. So did Ali bin Abi Talib, and so did Hassan and Hussein, and all the rest of the Ahlulbayt. They regarded Aisha as their mother and they followed her.
Okay, you finished?
Right. Now you're going to show me.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt, yeah?
Yes.
No one interrupt. You agree?
How long?
Bruv, give me 3 minutes.
Khalas. You have 3 minutes. No interruption. No
Okay.
interruption. There's not going to be any interruption from this side.
Okay. No interruption, Sunni.
They might interrupt you.
You're right. Okay. So if we go to the Quran, chapter 66, verse 4, Allah has some words for the two wives of the Prophet, Aisha and Hafsa. Allah says in the Quran, In tatuba ila Allah faqad sagat kulubukuma. Yes? You agree with that?
Yes, it's Quran. I have to agree with it. It's the Quran.
Wait.
So you follow
Wait, stop, man. What's wrong with you?
With the words,
I want to slap this brother here. If
No,
you
he's
two...
older than you. Don't do that.
You're right.
Don't do
Sorry,
that.
you're right.
He's
you're
got
right.
white beard, man. Come on.
Don't listen to the word.
All right,
Focus to the
You're
word.
right, sorry.
Please, calm
I'm
down.
not looking at it. If you two wives,
Aisha and
You should
Hafsa.
say sorry to me,
Turn,
not to him.
stop.
You should
If
say sorry to me, brother, not to him.
Excuse me, I was talking
Yeah,
to
do
you.
apologize to him.
I was talking to you.
No, it's Isa, it's a virtue to apologize to elders.
You know what?
Yes.
For interrupting so much, the respect is gone.
No,
But anyway,
come on, man,
stop.
but you can't.
If you two, stop. If you two wives, Aisha
I'm
and
only
Hafsa-
here to educate people.
Wait. You agree to be quiet, yeah?
He's very disrespectful.
If you two wives, Aisha and Hafsa, turn in repentance to Allah, it will be better for you. Your hearts are indeed so inclined to oppose what the Prophet likes.
Okay.
So Allah says about Aisha and Hafsa that their hearts are inclined to oppose what the Prophet likes. So in relation to your claim about the mother of the believers, what the two brothers were screaming about is what it means, because they are saying, according to the tafsir, that it means you cannot marry them, and that's it. It's not a status of respect or not. I'm just saying that's what they were saying, okay? So as I knew you were going to do, was go beat around the bush. I'm going to ask you now. Whatever, man. I'm going to ask you simply now. In relation to your explanation of you taking hadith from Aisha and so on, do you honestly believe that the Sahaba made a mistake when he was asked about the wives being from this Ahlulbayt, and he said no? Was he telling the truth or was he lying? Yes or no, please?
I'll answer your first question first. When the Sahabi was commenting on the status of Ahlulbayt, he was talking about those who can take sadaqah and not. The immediate family of the Prophet ﷺ, i.e. the blood family, related to him by blood, they cannot take sadaqah, okay? He was not talking about whether you can take knowledge from them or not, whether you can take
That's
guidance
not
from
the
them. No,
Who is
hadith.
Ahlulbayt?
Look, it's my turn now.
No, but
I was
brother,
silent.
you keep going
It was
astray.
silent. It was silent. I was silent. I was silent. The hadith
don't
is
stick to
talking
the point.
about the people who cannot take sadaqah, and they are the blood relations of Rasulullah
So it's
sallallahu
not the
alaihi wasallam. No, it's sadaqah in case of
zakat,
sadaqah,
zakat,
not
zakat.
in
It
case
says
of
zakat.
guidance.
It
Wait,
says zakat.
wait.
Zakat.
Isa.
It says
Isa.
zakat.
Zakat was the same thing.
Oh, zakat.
Sadaqah was the word used for zakat. Oh,
No, it
Allahu
wasn't.
Akbar.
No, it wasn't. No, it
Okay,
wasn't.
I'm going to read a hadith now.
Zakat.
Wait, stop there now.
It's
Stop
zakat.
there.
Brother, it's zakat. You're not listening.
Okay.
If you're misquoting the
He's
hadith
saying
in
sadaqah.
Arabic, it doesn't
He's
say
saying
that in
sadaqah
Arabic.
is not zakat. Wait.
No,
wait.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the
responding.
hadith.
I'm responding.
I'm not saying
Rasulullah
that. I
sallallahu
said it doesn't say sadaqah, it said zakat.
Isa,
That's it.
are you
Stick
going
the
to
hadith.
listen? Isa, listen now.
stop changing.
Isa, listen now,
This guy's
please.
trying to
Listen
all
now,
the time.
please.
Stop all the
Isa,
time.
please, I'm requesting, listen. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent Muaz bin Jabal to Yemen. He gave him instructions. What did he tell him? Yeah. When you go to them, yeah, call them to ila an yashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Fa inhum ata'u laka bidhalik. If they obey you in that, فأخبرهم أن الله قد فرض عليهم 5 صلوات. Okay, في كل يوم. Okay, وليلة. Okay. فإنهم أطاعوا لك بذلك فأخبرهم أن الله قد
Here we go.
فأخبرهم أن الله قد فرض عليهم صدقة.
Away from the
Okay,
hadith.
صدقة
It
is
says zakat.
zakat. صدقة is zakat.
Listen. You're not listening.
I just answered from hadith. I just answered from hadith
If
where the word
hadith
sadaqah is used for
says-
zakat.
You're not listening. If
Okay.
it says zakat, say zakat.
Okay, I'm gonna. With regards to Hafsa and Aisha, with
No,
regards
deal
to,
with Quran and Ahlulbayt.
I have already dealt with that. I've
Well,
already
who is
dealt
it?
with that. With
I
regards
just
to
said, is
Hafsa
it
and
yes or
Aisha,
no? What do you
with
mean you
regards
already
to
dealt
the
with
verses he read from the Quran.
Yes.
Now, who received the Quran?
You know what, bro?
Who received the Quran? He's
Guys,
going now. He's going. Okay,
No,
no
what's his face?
problem.
What's his face?
Khalas.
It's
So,
Quran
no
and
problem.
Ahlulbayt. Show how the wives are left with the Quran.
Okay,
You haven't
okay,
shown that
Isa,
yet.
Isa, in the beginning,
Why can't you show that?
In the beginning, I requested that we should have a decent discussion.
Right. And then he
not-
kept
not-
interrupting and
yeah,
so did them too.
Yeah, me and you should know better, right?
Right.
We
So
should
I'm saying
continue
to
to
you-
talk in a decent fashion.
But you keep going astray from the point.
No, but even if I'm going astray, Isa, hit me in your time. Hit
No,
me
no,
with the chain ball.
How much time is it? How much
Yeah.
time is it? You don't agree
Right,
to
I'm
be
finishing,
no,
right,
no,
if
no.
you let me finish.
You're not listening. Before, you didn't want it to be timed.
Okay.
You keep talking and talking and talking. And
Isa,
then you're
I'm
making,
finishing right
you're
now.
not listening. That's what you said before. You said 5 seconds.
Give me
and you
30
went-
seconds.
No, you said, bro, forget
Give me
that.
30
You
seconds.
can't be trusted again. You said 5 seconds and you went on. What I'm saying to you very simply.
Okay, I'm gonna
is
make the
that
final point
you
and I'm gonna
didn't
make a
want-
move.
That's fine.
Hafsa and Aisha.
Show
the
how
Prophet,
the Quran and Ahlulbayt
the
refers to the
Prophet-
wives.
Prophet-
That's the only
the
point.
Prophet-
Brother, no.
You Sunnis
Doesn't
waffle
matter.
on.
Give him time.
Quran and Ahlulbayt.
Khalas.
Stick to that.
I wanted to educate the people, but khalas, no, what can we do?
There you go. There you go. Oh, that was simple enough.